Hello guys, how you doing? So, I'm going to watch episode 458 of One Piece today, and I'm expecting this episode to actually resume the story since this previous one was mostly a recap episode, so reminding me of like how things happened so far up until this point. But yeah, it was definitely interesting to remember all of those moments in more detail. And now, as I said, I think they're going to resume the story. So, really curious to see what's going to happen, and really can't wait to watch this episode. So, with this, really hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Oh, Buggy. This guy. Yeah, they should be close, right? And then he does that. Sure. He clearly hasn't fucked neither Okiji or. How was the other one called? I don't remember his name. There's just so many names at this point that it's easy to forget some, I guess. And I'm always really sad when that happens. Oh, the rest of the warlords. There's Bo Hancock. Yep. Yeah, this guy. Going to show the things he did before. He's really mysterious, but waiting for more explanations. And I don't know, but I get the feeling that I'm going to learn a lot more about him when Frankie meets Vegapunk. Oh, the other admiral is called Kizaru, right? That's his name. I think I just remembered. Man, this episode was so emotional, especially when Luffy was remembering all of their moments together. And this one as well. These screams. Really emotional episodes. I even remember the episode number. I think it was 407. I normally remember the episode numbers, like the episodes that affected me the most. Mihawk is really, really cool. His whole design, just amazing. He's also really strong, so This is after they met Sanji. Zoro was almost killed by him. Yeah, right now he's the best swordsman there is, right? I really love his eyes. He's like musketeer vibe. That sword. I wonder if they fought right now. I think the outcome would still be the same. But Zoro would put up like a bigger fight. Like it would have been harder for Mihawk, most likely. But I don't know. Zoro is getting really strong, but Mihawk is... Yeah, this moment... That really scared me a lot. Yeah. Really love this attitude here. I mean, it's something that I hope eventually happens. Another fight between them. We'll see about that. So I guess this episode is literally showing the moments, like the arcs with each warlord. Each of these four. At least so far. I mean, the other one... I already showed Kuma, Mihawk, and now Gecko Moria. And there's four of them there. The other one is Bartholomew... Not Bartholomew. I always have trouble remembering his name. Like, his exact name. I swear, it's just... Like... Just can't remember right now. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't figure it out. Doflamingo, that's it. What? Hancock is also there, okay. And the idea they meant before that she was separated from them at a different location. So that's what I was wondering about. Like, nothing much happened between Luffy and Doflamingo, so... Was wondering what they were going to show. Yeah, they're showing Boa Hancock, since she's also there. I really love her. Still don't like part of her attitude when she kicks things around and stuff, especially animals. But she's really fun. I really like her. This was such a crazy fight. When he used Aki, also this covering her back so they wouldn't see the mark, the people around. These tears. Yeah, exactly. That was my point before, what I was trying to say. Don Quixote do Flamingo. It's harder to remember his name because it doesn't show up as often as the others, I guess. I still wonder if Bellamy actually died. These! Wait, was it shown before? It was. I also still don't know what his power is. He can like manipulate other people, I guess. Yeah, it's like he was forcing the other guy to do it, but that's about everything I know about his power. And I was wondering, that moment when Bellamy was talking afterwards, I was wondering if that was new or not, but that was actually shown before. So I'm assuming he actually died there, but there's still no confirmation. Like, I don't know, he said he has no use for him, so. Yeah, he also created some scary moments. His power is insane. This makes me think, like, what the last admiral can do. What's his power? Kizaru is light devil fruit power, I think. Aokiji is his ice age. What about the other one? I mean, ice age is the name of the attack, not the power, but you guys know what I mean. That was really scary. Thankfully, they were able to do it. If it was Usopp and Nami, put her on a bathtub with warm water. Yeah, this. Okay, that noise Usopp is doing. He's like a monkey. And Luffy could have easily died here. This is when he noticed how far he is from others in terms of like power, how he needs to become much stronger if he wants to have a chance of defeating these guys. It is. But then we learned a lot more about Aokiji. And I liked his attitude before towards Robin when she got saved. Kizaru. His power is like, I don't even need to say anything. I mean, just ridiculous power. Extremely fast, like really hard to fight against this guy, that's for sure. Then Rayleigh showed up and saved him, which was really nice. Yeah, that happens pretty often. Zoro always finds himself in really dangerous situations. And he almost died so many times already. That's the case for Luffy as well. It's glint glint fruit, not light light. I knew he was made of light, just couldn't remember the name too well. This. And this actually makes me wonder. A fight between Kizaru and Blackbeard. Light against darkness. He's really showing up. I still wonder what Kuma told him. What Kuma told Rayleigh. Maybe he told him to wait for them to come back? Since they're all following that Weaver card. If that was it, but... This is the other one, right? Akainu is the other one. Wonder what he's capable of doing. He should be extremely powerful as well. Exactly 7 at this point, but sure. More like 5. Maybe 4. Because Bo Hancock still don't know what she's going to do. She's not really okay with this. Damn, this is like what they call... I don't know how it's like called. I can't remember exactly. Like when the prisoner who's been like sentenced to death, there's this moment when they walk through this corridor or something. So it's like the like walk of death or something. Like I'm not too sure. Like there's a term to it, and Ace is about to experience it. So that's something that no one ever wants to go through. I mean that must be so. I don't know. I don't even like. It's unimaginable. Like only someone who's been there can like talk about it. So yeah, it's quite the experience for Ace, that's for sure. But yeah, apparently, like I was expecting this episode to resume the story, and it wasn't about that. So they actually showed more of these moments that happened before, and this time it was more related to these warlords and also the admirals. But yeah, it was again really interesting to see, and it doesn't really matter to me if it's recaps or fillers. Like it doesn't really matter. I just really want to watch more and more of One Piece, and as I said before, it's always really nice to remember some of these moments in more details, like specifically because we are about to see something really big, and it's good to remember as much as possible. I mean, this war is about to happen. At this point, there's probably no going back, and I don't know when exactly Whitebeard is going to arrive, but hopefully as soon as possible, before Ace is executed, of course. I mean, I really hope they are able to stop that from happening. And as I said before, I am like I have the idea that it's probably going to be up to Whitebeard more than like what I'm trying to say is that it's probably something that only Whitebeard can do at this point. So I don't know if Luffy and Jinbei are going to be there in time, and like there's still this whole thing about the Gate of Justice. I still don't know how they're going to deal with it. But imagine if by any chance Luffy, Jinbei, and the others arrived at the Gate of Justice at the same time as Whitebeard. So that's a possibility, I guess. Like, I don't know where exactly Whitebeard is to start with. I know that he's on his way, and he already destroyed a lot of these Navy ships, but I don't know his exact location. So it's something that I'm really curious about, of course, and just really can't wait to see what's going to happen during these next episodes. I mean, the situation is really tense, and it's making me really worried, of course. I really want to see the outcome of this, and hopefully with Ace getting out of this situation safely. But I don't know, like, even if that happens, even if they are able to save Ace, like, at least prevent him from being executed, there's still this war. I mean, it's not like they can just get Ace and go away. Like that's probably not happening. So yeah, it's this is still going to be really intense, and I really want to see what's going to happen during these fights. And mostly, like, assuming that this is actually going to happen. Like at this point, it's almost 100% sure that this war is going to happen. So of course, I'm already wondering about which kind of fights I'm going to see. So, like, who exactly each warlord is going to fight. Like, I don't know if there's going to be multiple 1v1 fights, or if some of these warlords are going to team up in order to deal with Whitebeard and stuff. But yeah, it's all something that I'm eventually going to discover, of course. And yeah, I was also curious about Doflamingo, because I was still not sure if he killed Bellamy or not, and the moments they showed right now, they were all shown before. So even that moment after Bellamy got stabbed the first time, not really stabbed, like slashed, I guess. But yeah, it's like Doflamingo said that he had no use for Bellamy, and then he made this attack, but they didn't actually show what happened. So there's no certainty that he died. So it's something that hopefully will be more clear at some point. And I also don't know what exactly Doflamingo's power is. So I saw him before, like it's like he was forcing that other guy to use that like sword against Bellamy, but that's about everything I saw of Doflamingo, like of his power. So there's still a lot more to understand about this guy, and I'm pretty sure that this whole war is going to show so much about each of these guys, like not only him but also the third admiral Akainu, I believe that's his name. I still want to see his power, and I was thinking, like, Kizaru has the Glint Devil Fruit power, which is a Logia type and enables him to like be literally light. And then there's Aokiji. He is able to use these eyes, and I believe he's also able to. I believe his power is also a Logia type, so he's also able to I don't know, it's hard to explain for me, but it's like he can these I'm trying to remember the right word for it, not like dismember, like this I don't know, like just like to separate, I'm not too sure about the term, so I'm not even going to try to say it anymore. But it's like he can turn himself into ice, and then he can also like disappear, and like it's like his whole body is like literally made of ice. So just like with Kizaru with light, Aokiji is the same but with ice. So I think he's also a Logia type user. I might be wrong about this, but this is what I think right now. So I don't know if the next or like if Akainu also has a Logia type Devil Fruit power. So it's something that I'm curious about, and eventually I will see his power, so it will be more clear by then. But yeah, it was really enjoyable to watch this episode, and just really can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So with this, really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.